You're watching AFL NT's coverage of the 2021-22 TIO NTFL season from Darwin, Mazda, Nightcliff Oval.
G'day, Lala. How you going? Nick O'Reilly here. Lala Jeffrey leading the charge here from Nightcliff. Of course, big game. This is game of the round for mine, Lala. Both teams are firing at the moment. Of course, Nightcliff had that loss last week to the Crocs, and Wanderers are firing. Wanderers
coming in on, I think, 5 wins in a row. Come off a good win against Saints last week by 17 points. And Nightcliff were just down last week against Crocs by 14 points, which I'm sure Cannard and the Crocs boys will be pretty happy with that one.
My word. They're currently, I think they're about to start playing over at Gardens Oval too. Waratah and Crocs, which will be an absolute rip snorter. But who cares about that? Because we're at Nightcliff. And Nightcliff taking on the Wanderers. We're propped up on the balcony at the sports club here at Nightcliff. We're in a private function, which is great. So we're expecting plenty of finger food throughout the evening. We're fired up. Nick O'Reilly and Lala Jeffrey here at Nightcliff as we're underway. A big leap over the top there. And the ball comes up to half forward. Motlop there for the Wanderers, trying to reel it in. Phil Wills goes without it. Quick kick out of pressure from Roger Morris. Kick comes up in the Phil Wills direction. Goes long down the line, but it's all Wanderers down there. Left half back. That's Braden McLean to Erlinson. Just chipping it around here. Bo O'Connell has been in ripping form this season. Plays on now. Centre wing goes long down the line, but nothing's really doing in the way of a Wanderers half-forward line, and that was cut off by Nick Howe. Moves it quickly to Brodie Philo. Of course, no Cammy Eilert today. He's been missing the last few weeks. That ball hit the deck on the half volley and wrapped up. You might hear a bit of advice coming off the balcony at Nightcliff Oval tonight. There we go, that's a rev. Ball thrown back up. Totham, Jamie Jones in traffic. Motlop there for the Wanderers arrives. And a bit of stacks on action. Ball pops out now. Quick kick out of pressure, out of the pack there from Morris, only as far as McLean. Goes to a one-on-one. Nyhouse with some nice hands back to Brown. Goes long down the line. And that one's out of bounds on the full. A bit of a scrappy start so far here, Lala. As they look to sort everything out. That's a nice kick in the Shillabee direction. He's got a big leg on him, this man. He will wheel around. Top of the square. Just out of reach of Simpson. Well done from the Nightcliff defence getting back. As with the low burner to Marley McGregor. Feeds a handball out to Wilson. They're under pressure here, Nightcliff. Get it out there now. Although it's coming back in through young Lloyd Johnson. Inform half back in the comp. Back to Taylor. Oh, cops one. And he cops one high, so he'll get a free kick. Mitch Taylor. Him and Johnson in absolute ripping form, aren't they, Lala, off half back?
Yeah, it's definitely a good start by Wanderers.
Erlinson asked to play on, not the required 15. Long kick inside 50 in the Simpson direction. Just bounces over the back. Nyhouse covering off for Nightcliff. Goes back into traffic. Brown, intercept. Snap around the corner. He's out of bounds on the full.
Just going back to Braden McLean, cleaning up a couple of those from the back line there and bringing it forward for his team.
Oh, word, he's off to a good start. He's had plenty of it early.
Great start, and Nightcliff will be wanting to keep it away from Simpson.
Simon Deary, long down the line. That's a nice mark taken over there. Who's that over there? I think it's Mitchell Garton. He's a big rooster. Puts it inside 50. Dangerous kick. Nyhouse flies. It's a newly acquired mullet too. Sort of a real 80s sort of dreamboat vibe from that man. He had the luscious long locks and he's opted for the mullet now, which is a fair bit happening. He's gone across field. That's Marley McGregor. No, they've turned it over. So Marcus Totham intercepts, goes with the quick one. Quick kick on goal around the corner. It's through for a behind. So first score of the night. Wanderers one behind. Nightcliff yet to score. We've gone 3 minutes 50 in the first quarter here. They can't work it out of here, can they, Lala?
No, Wanderers are creating some really good pressure, pushing up the field. And just his shows again.
Here we go, Shillaby. Tight angle, gets on that right foot, celebrates. What a great goal and a great start for the Wanderers. They get the first.
Amazing work. So you look at the back line pushing up as high as they are, coming off Brodie Newman and into Shillaby to finish the job.
Yeah, absolutely. Shillaby has got his first for the evening. Him and Simpson, the two big forwards, have caused some headaches for some teams this season. And Shillaby getting the opener here. Once he gets on a roll, big Shillaby, once he gets full of confidence, he's hard to stop. I think Deary's going back to get on Simpson.
And just noting as well, Nightcliff are wearing black armbands to pay tribute to the late Gabriel Hazelbane, who passed away during the week at age 97.
Yeah, condolences to the family there. There's Braden McLean off left half back. Nice little chiselling ball over to Danny Clee. Cabillo. That's a nice kick in the Shillaby direction. Doesn't quite make it though. Goes off the deck, works it inside 50. Pressure coming over the top. Jones is really feeling the heat. Tries to knock it over the line. Ball's still in though. Nice pressure coming from Marcus Totham on Philo, but they'll get away here. Nightcliff up to Trent Melville. He's worked his way up into the ground, up into the game too. Brodie Philo goes across the ground. He'll get it back here in a 1-2. Looking to keep wheeling across to a 50-50. Nyhouse done on that occasion. Simpson just got the ball smothered. Bo O'Connell off the deck. He might get it back here, Bo. Does well. Motlop. That's a WWF style headlock there. Umpire's letting it go though.
Yeah, that's the I think the new rule if you're ducking into it.
Now here's Jamie Jones right at full back. Nightcliff really under pressure here. Wilson's found some space though. Right back flank. Melville's out in space now. He can really turn around, reel around. Got a player over on the top. Nice hands there from Emery. He's gone long down the line. That one's gone over the line. We'll have a boundary throw it. So great start here from the Wanderers. Really piling the pressure on. I think Lala is the first inside 50. Nightcliff.
For Nightcliff, yeah. They did. They tried to transition it out to the other side. I think that was smart by Nightcliff, though, to try and open up the game a bit more and get out of that congestion. But I think, yeah, Wanderers read that pretty well as well. Ball
thrown back in. All Wanderers numbers at ground level. Long kick, though. Just clears everyone. Nightcliff getting numbers back. It's a nice kick over the top. Just stays in. A way to kick there from Simon Deary. As Nightcliff look to just try and hold on to things here. Oh, good pressure coming over the side, I think it was, from Caleb Nicky, and caused the boundary throw in, Lola.
Yeah, I was thinking it was Mitchell Taylor from where I'm sitting. But, yeah, good coming off the mark to obviously hearing the play on by the umpire and just pressured that kick a bit.
So I'll judge about 60 around from the Nightcliff goal. Who would know, though? It's hard to see from this angle. All comes into the middle, and it's chopped off at half back.
Keenan Smith-Thompson.
There's a cross ground. So working it well down the line.
Oh, he's worked up the field now.
There's Simpson. Shillaby on a lead. And the free kick going to that man, Shillaby. Against Joel Butterick. He had the arm over the shoulder and had a piece of his Guernsey. So Shillaby slotted one from a similar spot just moments ago. He's got the first one here for the Wanderers. Kick on the way. It's through from behind. So Wanderers 1-2-8. Nightcliff yet to score. 8.5 gone in the first quarter.
In his range, he was pretty disappointed with that.
And Simon Deary works it out from full back. There's a big push in the side there. An obvious free kick. And a fitty. That's big Clinky. Goes to Philo. Kick inside 50. Here's a good look at it for Nightcliff. And a free kick. Going the way of Sean Wilson by the looks of it for a bit of a hold.
Yeah, off Ankin Lewis. Looks like another Brody Newman, actually.
There's a few lookalikes getting around tonight. Sean Wilson. From just inside 50. Kick on the way. Is not bad off the boot. It's working back. Hits a post. So first score of the night to the Tigers. One behind Wanderers 1-2-8. Gone just under 10 minutes in the first quarter.
So Wilson, another player that came across from Nightcliff with Willsy, with Philip Wills.
That's right. Same time, was it, Lola?
Yeah.
Here we go. Heard it here first. Kick down the line. That's Johnson over there for the Wanderers. Just went out without it, though. Bit of a scrap on. Wager gets wrapped up in a big tackle. Puts it on the deck. Handballs it out. Away they go into the middle of the field. Here's O'Connell. Gets into space now. He's got some fast wheels. Puts it into space. It sits up. Nice little chipper over the top. Shillaby with the one hand. Paddles it down. Well, that could have been holding the man. Umpire letting it go, though. It's Politis down the line. Well done by O'Connell just to hold that one up. And is it the boundary throw-in or no, free kick? Going the way of young Bo O'Connell.
Getting awarded, that's pretty good. I'm sure I've seen some footage of him in the gym this morning.
In the gym, was he?
Yeah.
Pumping some iron, the big rig. So Caleb Nicky, centre wing, broadcast side. Back to O'Connell. And is stuffing around with it here, the Wanderers. Philo causes a turnover. And now in the middle of the ground. Wills goes way out west or north. Not really sure of the geographical dimensions here, actually, Lala. Sound like a bit of a spud, really.
I would say west if you're just thinking footy.
Thank you. Erlinson arrives. Gets a bit of pressure on. He gets it out now. Goes inboard to Totham. They've turned it over again. Philo to a one-on-one. And well done to that Wanderers player back there.
Brody Newman.
Brody Newman, well done. That flagpole's right in the way.
That's why I love
Did
the
you see
screen.
that?
I'm just going to watch the screen.
Yeah, treat yourself. Really treat yourself. Who's that over there?
Daniel Weecher.
That is Danny Waitra. Lucky you're a Wanderers player. Good to have you on board, Lala.
Yep.
Long down the line. And the free kick going the way of Nightcliff here. Looks like it's going against Simpson, although he was the man in front, so I don't know how that works. And they've given away the 50 for the super elevated throwback of the ball, Lala. That is Simon Deary copping that 50. So he'll come right up to half forward. As Wanderers get numbers back, congesting that inside 50. Looks like he's going to go back and have a ping.
Yeah, he's a premiership player for Nightcliff, Simon Deary, and played in Gippsland League earlier this year.
Here he goes. That's a nice big roost. Yeah, he's dobbed it, the big horse. Well done, Deary. He gets his first, and Nightcliff's first.
So I think it's looking like Nightcliff, a better entry for them is to come from the west side. This is what you're
yes,
coming in from
thank
the west.
you.
Yep.
Bit of touchscreen action there. Nightcliff 1-1-7. The Wanderers 1-2-8. 13 and a half gone in the first quarter. Have you had a look to see what's on the menu yet, Lala? I haven't really seen much finger food getting around yet.
Look, I can't think about food right now. I'm still buggered from my game.
Of course, you played earlier, didn't you?
Yeah.
Middle of the day action?
Yeah.
How was it?
Love it.
Hot?
Yeah, love this weather. I was nearly fainting in the warm-up.
32 feels like 100. That's what I love seeing pop up on the screen. Bo O'Connell out of the middle. Extracts it. That's a nice little sort of kick over the top. Stand of the reach of Cabillo. Oh, he gets run down. Beautiful tackle. Great tackle. Good pressure coming from Nick Howe. Just stays in. As you can see, the boundary umpire right on it. Finds Phil Wills. So he goes longer afield. Nicky out of trouble. Just snaps it back down that line. Yeah, it's a good mark. They're away now, Wanderers. Not quite, though. Wills cleans up for Nightcliff. Johnson can't reel it in. Brody Follow out in space. He's off to a good start tonight, Follow.
Good.
How about that for a spoil from Taylor? That's how you get that job done. Johnson puts on a ripping tackle. The intensity's right up on this game, Lala. I'm not minding it. We're off to a good start. And that one's taken by Wynn. Plays on. North goes without it. Lewis spins out a tackle to Erlinson. Fires back the handball to Newman. Just the wrong bounce there for Mawson. Didn't quite pop up. Goes over the line. Right in front of all the Wanderers fans over there.
And that's certainly the problem with having that kind of shaped ball is you just don't know where it's going to bounce.
Mm-hmm. Not like you and I. Well, we could go any direction, any minute. And that's what we love.
Speak for yourself.
Here we go. Back inside 50. That's not a bad roost. That's a good goal. Great goal. It was, who was that?
Oh, no.
Tommy North?
I'm trying to figure out who it was.
I think it was Thomas North. Oh, well, I'll put it down anyway.
Nightcliff obviously just setting up a really strong wall there. Wanderers were getting it out nice and cleanly, but just, yeah, didn't really have many people there.
So 2-1-13 to 1-2-8. Tigers in the lead now by 5. 16.5 gone in the opening quarter. Good contest so far. Bit of a legitimate wrestle. As Tommy North tries to extract it. And then that comes through from McGregor. Up to half forward. Bodies fly everywhere. Nightcliff keep their feet though. Run into an open goal. And they've got 2 in 30 seconds through Melville.
Bit of a collision there between a couple of Wanderers players.
They've kicked 3 in a row now, Tigers. Feels like they've just woken up, come to the party. The intensity from Wanderers early in the piece has just sort of dropped off a bit, Lala.
Yeah, it has. I think, yeah, exactly what you just said. Nightcliff have just picked it up a bit and I guess they're stamping their authority on their home deck.
Yeah, my word. Here we go, back in the middle. Nice tap down. Nightcliff getting numbers around the ball. Philo, just a quick kick. Erlinson there nearly had his head kicked off. Philo goes with some nice hands backwards to Harper. Goes across the ground. Free kick for a bit of an arm chop. Nathan Browntown takes the advantage. Melville plays on now. Kicks inside a 50. A nice looking kick, dangerous looking kick. Emery under pressure, turns it over. Newman spins around. It's a long kick down the line. Nice spoil coming across from Ryan Narhouse. A boundary throw in. A 3-1-19, 1-2-8. Tigers in the lead. 18.5 gone. First quarter coming to you from the Burbs in Nightcliff up in the top end. That's a nice tap down. Nightcliff get the kick up to half forward. Johnson Quite get the arm chop happening. Ball comes up to centre wing now. Well, the big fella ran into trouble there, but was good enough to get out of it. That was Garton. Shillabeer, the 3-on-1. Gets sat on. Ball pops out now. They've got plenty of numbers around this ball. Nightcliff, Philo, North. Nice hands. They're away through Harper. Not the best kick, though. Had a bit of pressure coming over the back. And in the back free kick going the way of the Wanderers. And the ball comes up to half forward. It's Tipalura. Garton's got it back. Goes a handball to Bo O'Connell. He's got Johnson out wide. Lowers the eyes. Shillabeer out in space. Drops a mark. Tipalura wheels around on the right. Kick over the shoulder. Isn't absolute touched behind. So Wanderers move to 1-3-9. Nightcliff 3-1-18. 20.5 gone in the first quarter. There's a nice breeze sort of comes across the ground now. Perfect conditions. Jamie Jones from the side. Not quite though. Couldn't drag it in. Philo with some nice hands to the outside. Snap down the line. McLean goes with the hands. That one goes out of bounds. We'll have a boundary throw in right on centre wing. Broadcast side, Lala. It's a good game.
It would have been a amazing mark if he was able to
I know.
get that one.
Jamie Jones, of course, with the headgear. We'll throw him back in. Tommy North under pressure. Just pumps it down the line. McLean goes to ground. Gets sat on. Ball pops out now. Melville. It's onto that right foot inside 50. Quick kick around the corner from Wilson. Nice goal, Shawnee Wilson. Beautiful goal.
There he is, Sean Wilson, Mr. Reliable, obviously. Braden McLean just trying his absolute best to chop it off in the back line there, but I think Nightcliff just having the numbers and getting the hands out quicker.
So Nightcliff 4-1-25, Wanderers 1-3-9. 21, almost 22 minutes gone in the opening quarter down here at Nightcliff. We'll pop over the top and they're away now. They're starting to dominate out of the middle. So that kick goes inside 50. Emery trapped behind on that occasion. Troops wide for Wanderers. It was Taylor getting the free kick. No. Wheatra, is it?
Yep, Daniel Wheatra.
Wheatra goes across ground, finds McLean. Then he just chops it over the top to Johnson. This Wanderers back six is one of the better back sixes in the comp, but they're under fire at the moment, though. Nightcliff really taking up to their back six. Johnson goes with the hands down towards the feet. A long kick inside attacking 50. Shillabeer and Simpson there. But all Nightcliff with the numbers are around the ball. It's a nice kick finding Jamie Jones. It's good size about Jamie Jones. He's got long arms and legs and it's quite nimble, Lala. We just pull up those stats. We got any stats on the great man? He's a ripping player. In the game in the middle is Politis. Is long to a contest. There's the Wanderers fans over there wanting ball. The tackle from Wheatra. Work it out now. Have a look at that young man just dance out of trouble. I've seen dancing like that sends you at wisdom, Slala.
No.
Don't say dancing like that. Not that you'll be doing much today. You've done your calf today, have you?
Yeah, it's a little bit sore.
That's a stitch up.
Not happy.
No. No, either am I, actually. I'm filthy.
I'll warm it up, it's all right.
So centre wing out of side. Mandry throwing right in front of the Wanderers bench. There we go. It's quarter time here at Nightcliff. And a good opening arm wrestle. Tigers, though, 4-1-25. Wanderers 1-3-9. We'll have a quick break and be back with the second quarter real soon.
And we're back for the second quarter. You're watching AFL NT's coverage of the 2021-22 TIO NTFL season from Darwin, Mazda, Nightcliff Oval.
Round 10 action. We're on the way. Wanderers will be looking to get the first here. Ellenson out of the middle. Up to half forward though. Nightcliff, look at those numbers arrive. And a free kick. Coming back the way of Totham. Fires off a handball to O'Connell. Goes long to a one-on-one. Simpson, not quite. Shillaby off the deck, missed it. That one paddles out of bounds. We'll have a boundary throw in. 20 around from the Wanderers goal. Jeez, I'm a bit puffed out. I just ran up the stairs.
Yeah, acting like you weren't late.
What do you mean?
There was just some solid pressure on Ed Simpson there. I'm just trying to work out who the Nightcliff player is.
Yeah, good call. Maybe Deary? Maybe.
Yeah.
We'll work that one out. Erlinson. Smothered ball. Out of bounds. We'll do it all again. Yeah, Wanderers definitely had the better start, and then Nightcliff have just worked into it nicely, haven't they, Lala?
Yeah, I think they're just kind of working the defence. Whilst Wanderers have a really good backline, I think they'll just work in different angles and getting them in a bit quicker. Mandry
throwing 10 around from the Wanderers goal. Can they get the first of the second? High free kick.
Is that on Jared Erlinson?
Yeah. Jamie Jones can't drag it down. Bo O'Connell goes and gets it. Fires off the handball. Totham, clever. That one's gone right across the face, and out of bounds on the fall. I think that was Matty Motlop.
Yeah, I was just about to compliment him on his he kind of composed himself a bit then, and then composed himself to kick it across the face.
That one's out of bounds on the fall. It was Nightcliff. Look to work this one and a defensive 50. McLean gets it for Wanderers, puts it back inside 50. It's a nice kick on Simpson.
Just after complimenting Deary, Simpson gets one up.
So a bit of a tight angle. And Shillaby's only got one for Wanderers so far. Simpson, a very deliberate set shot at goal. Have a look, he does not lift his head up as he kicks it. Kick on the way. Here's a very nice one. He gets his first, Ed Simpson.
First and much needed goal for Wanderers, I think, to just bring him back up and going.
Nightcliff 4-1-25 to Wanderers 2-3-15. 3 gone in the second quarter. Those the lights really kick into full effect here. Can't really see much here. We need a, one of those head torches here,
head torch?
don't we?
Yeah, I was just thinking.
Have you got yours, actually?
I think maybe a desk light, but...
Nah. Desk torch, it's a vibe. Crunching tackle from Erlinson. Wills fires out the handball. Wilson coming off half forward. It's a nice kick. Just puts into space. Wine. Long kick. Melville out in space. Extends the arms. Can't drag it down. Newman fires off a handball. McLean. That's a nice kick. Good pressure coming over the side though from McGregor. He'll get it back here. It's going to come back in on the right boot and just bounces in. Andrew throwing 15 around from the Nightcliff goal. So let's have a good look here at the Wanderers' defence. See how it holds up here. Stoppage situation. Nightcliff will be enjoying this. Some very classy players getting around the ball. Wilson, Philo. Wills out the back. All thrown in. Melville palms it down, only as far as Motlop.
Kicking it to space where they've got some legs.
And it gets out there now. Nice crunching tackle there away. Have a look at the wheels of this kid. Johnston has one bounce. What's the delivery like? Just over kick, cooks it on Shillabeer. Nyhouse getting back to clean up for Nightcliff. Totham on his hammer. Nice pressure from that man. And Nyhouse saying he got the hands away, but Totham.
Close in on him quickly.
To a 2-on-1. Shillabeer can't drag it down. Just went with the one hand. Should have gone to 2. I think that's Nick Howe back there. Left back pocket for Nightcliff.
Nightcliff look like they want to settle it coming out of the back line.
Adam Wan. Gee whiz, that breeze is nice. Push. Free kick coming back. And is that a fitty? It is. That's Danny Wheatra receiving the 50. We'll march him inside 50.
Oh, Danny Wheatra in the forward line.
Oh, this is quite rare. Rare as hen's teeth. This is. Let's see what he can do.
Andrews should probably should set up to lock it in.
Wheatra on the 45. We'll kick from about 35 out. Kick on the way. He likes it. He's put it through.
Proves me wrong. I thought he was a bit of more of a backline player, but
Wanderers string.
Him to get it done.
Wanderers string 2 in a row together. 4-1-25 to 3-3-21. Nightcliff up by 4, 6.5 gone in the second quarter.
Aaron Motlop must have had a really good chat with the boys at quarter time. Looking like they're doing what they need to be doing coming out into this second quarter.
Well, they definitely turned up in that first 5 minutes, and then Nightcliff sort of just started to overrun them a bit. But they've worked back in nicely. Back in the middle. Big horse there in Garton. Quick centre clearance up to half forward. Ball pops out into space. Nyhouse under pressure. Fires off the handball. Roger Morris to Jamie Jones. About to get run down. Gets the handball away. Nick Howe. This is better. Ball comes to the top of the 50. Wilson. Jamie Jones gets it back. Turns the handball straight over though. To Smith Thompson. He's turned it over though. Kick comes inside 50. Everyone overruns it. Wilson. Wheels onto the right. Kick around the corner. Here's a point. Tigers 4-2-26. Wanderers 3-3-21. 8 gone in the second quarter.
Wilson looking a bit dangerous. You don't want to leave him alone.
Wilson in a one-on-one against Newman. Did well. And nice hands from Emery. So well done, Sean Wilson, turning that ball over. Left half back and firing it back into Emery lower.
Kyle Emery has played some footy in the Samful. I believe he's been over to Cairns City Lions, which is a lot of Darwin mob that have gone across there and played. And also played in the NT Thunder. For NT Thunder, originally come across from Palmerston Magpies actually, but this was his junior club, so usually pretty good in front of goals. So
he's dragged that one left.
Inside.
So Erlinson right back pocket for the Wanderers. Has something long down the line. Newman been absolutely ripped down to the ground. Umpire letting that one go though. And now Newman cops one high. Plays on. Ooh, juggling mark. Yeah, just held on. Newman. Again, that's a scrappy kick. Nice clean hands. Ball's coming back inside, attacking 50 for Nightcliff. Newman in slow motion. Gets it away though. Taylor. That's better. O'Connell on centre wing. Broadcast side. Oh, another drop mark for Danny Clay. And now they're backing away. Nightcliff. Some serious pressure coming on North. Wilson have another crack at it. Straightens up. Across the face. Through for a behind.
So it just shows how costly these drop marks can be. You know, a quick changeover, people out of position, and then there's an overlap, and that's how Shawnee Wilson was able to have an unpressured kick at goal just then.
So Taylor, that is a very dangerous kick, and Melville takes a mark. He'll be filthy with himself there. Mitch Taylor and Trent Melville, good enough to take the mark. He's already got one to his name this evening. Looking to add to the tally. Slide angle will kick from just inside the 50. One of the better forwards in the NTFL, this man. Kick on the way. Nice off the boot. He's drilled it. He's got his second.
Trent being the 2019-20 Grand Final Cheney medalist, so one of the league's best forwards, leading goal kicker in 2018-19 season with 55 goals, so it's not surprising that he doesn't take these opportunities when he gets them.
So nice response from the Tigers. Ending a little two-in-a-row run from the Wanderers. Back in the middle. Garton wins it down. Straight to Bo O'Connell. Fires out the handball out to the wing. Erlinson gets it. O'Connell in there, a bit scrap. Ball pops out. Nightcliff working it forward. Only as far as the boundary line, though. So about 55 around from the Nightcliff goal. Ball thrown back in. Nightcliff with the numbers just hammered inside 50. Nice work there from the captain in Braden McLean. Finds O'Connell. Plays on now. He's got some fast wheels, that kid. Not the best kid. And front on interference against little Stanley Tipalura. They look to move this one quickly, Nightcliff. Nyhouse long down the line. Melville in a one-on-one. It's out the back. Goes over the line. We'll have a boundary throw in. 55 around from the Nightcliff goal. You just feel as though Wanderers get the good start, to these quarters, the first opening, and then Nightcliff just put the foot down a bit and just take control again.
Yeah, it's like it takes just a few moments for Nightcliff to settle in.
Ball thrown back in. Nice work there from O'Connell. Getting the tap over to Smith Thompson. Long kick up to half forward. Jamie Jones under pressure. Ball pops out now to Tipalura. He might get it back. Nice tackle from Tipalura. Nightcliff player was good enough to get the hands away. O'Connell bursts through. And there's a free kick coming back.
Slim tackle there against Bo O'Connell.
So it's gone downfield to Jamie Jones. Little chipper over to Philo. Look at that free kick. Hits Wilson, lace out. 25 out directly in front.
I'll be feeling pretty confident with this one, and Bo was looking good back there. Bit of pressure out of 1-on-5, held it up for a bit, but Nightcliff obviously just having the numbers and running it out.
Sean Wilson for goal number 2. He celebrates straight over the goal umpire. Well done, Sean Wilson. He gets his second. And Tigers string 2 in a row together, but Lala, I'll just take you back to that play. Brody Philo got it in, time and space, 55 out, and hit that kick up to Wilson. You just can't give someone like Philo that much space, can you?
No, certainly not. And then with the backline, knowing that Brody Philo has an accurate kick, you pretty much want to be man on. I've noticed the Wanderers backline probably play off their players a bit. hoping to come in to either intercept or rate the ball, but Nightcliff seem to be having the better marking abilities.
In the middle, trying to sort this one out of the middle of the Wanderers. Free kick going away with Nightcliff. So North out of the middle in the Emery direction, being held onto. And he's going to get the free kick here, Emery. Daniel Waitra's pleading with the umpire that he was getting held onto, but looked like a definite free kick to Emery. Emery yet to hit the scoreboard tonight. This is a difficult spot right in front of the Nightcliff Sports Club balcony, though, where plenty of advice gets fired off here. So Emery for his first this evening. 19-point lead to the Tigers. On the approach, nice off the boot, through from behind. That's a rev, the light coming on. It's a good rev.
I can see my notes now.
Yeah. Those of you playing at home, and light come on the balcony. We're back. So McLean, risky kick. Wasn't the best. Wanderers just looking to get it out of their defensive 50 for a minute, just to have a bit of a spell. And, Keenan Smith-Thompson pleading with the umpire for deliberate, but nothing's doing over there. And looks like there's the umpire is lining up the ruckman. I haven't seen that before. Say that on the say that
for the boundary umpire, I think. More to help the boundary umpire.
And thrown in. Bit of a sling tackle over on that outer side. Ball's going to come back though.
Wanderers definitely needing to use this one.
Not 15. Play on. Erlinson drops the ball. The turnover. Tommy North goes without it. Erlinson inside 50. Oh, nice juggling mark from big Ed Simpson.
So Erlinson there just, showing a bit of resilience. Kind of fumbled it a bit and just kept pushing through, and then eventually got his hands on the ball and was able to deliver it into Ed Simpson.
Great juggling mark from Ed Simpson.
I believe Ed and his girlfriend have kind of stopped into Darwin for a bit, looking like they can't actually get back to Perth at the moment, which it's been a bonus for us. We've had Kat come down to Wanderers women's training, and I'm sure the Wanderers men have enjoyed having Ed Simpson down here for a bit longer as well, across here.
Ed Simpson sticks it to the right, through from behind. Wanderers 3-4-22, Nightcliff 6-5-41, 18 and a half gone in the second quarter. Nick Howe, he's been good tonight, down back. Nice spoil coming over the top from Mitch Taylor. We'll have a boundary throw in.
Got a nice wind.
It's beautiful, isn't it? Get the fan out. Let's just get that breeze going around a bit more.
We're usually talking about the sauna, but this is quite nice, because we're near the beach.
Beautiful night here in Nightcliff. And just trying to sort it out here. Clay goes to ground, fires out the handball. They've gone right back here, the Wanderers, and really under some pressure. They turn it over. It's Melville. It's run down, gets a kick away though. Up to half forward. Nice tackle. No, that's a nice snap around the corner. Great goal. I think it was Raimu, was it?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
The Tigers got 3 in a row now. Raimu gets his first for the evening. I thought that could have been a holding the ball. Free kick, sort of a throw out.
Some good pressure by Brodie Newman. It was just unlucky they slipped the ball out and were able to kick a goal.
7-5-47, Wanderers 3-4-22, 25-point margin in favour of Nightcliff.
Ryan Moo has played with Nightcliff since under 14s in 2011, and he's also a premiership player. He'd be, you know, one of the younger premiership players in the NTFL.
Back in the middle. Footy comes out now. Nightcliff trying to work this out. Well chopped off though. Tipalura goes with the handball back to Totham. He runs into trouble. So highly contested pill out there. Tipalura goes inside 50. That's a nice kick. Shillaby uncontested in the end. And we'll go back and have a set shot on a slide angle, 20 out.
Great kick to an advantage. Minutes into the second quarter. Wanderers really needing this one, I think, to get their way back into the contest.
Shillaby.
That was Nick playing with his pen. Off to the left.
So they've had a couple of sort of easy set shot on goals the last couple, Lala, and they need to take advantage of those. Look to Nightcliff, sort of Geary runs into trouble. Might have to take that flagpole down. It's right in front of the screen. We'll get the president out here at half time. Free kick going the way of Nightcliff. So Wilson at right half back. It's a nice kick, good contested mark to Phil Wills. And Marcus Totham hot on his hammer. Willsy down the line. Drop mark by Newman. Oh, Taylor under pressure. Quick kick comes out. They go without it. That kick fires out from 50. Just stays in. Goes over the line.
So you're just looking at another, you know, couple of drop marks and it just a missed ball, and Nightcliff are getting it deep into their forward.
We love doing the footy out of the burbs, don't we, Lala? The trees there in the way and the flagpole. It's a real vibe. So Bandry throwing 30 around from the Nightcliff goal. Wanderers just need to stop the bleeding here for a minute. Gartland down. Taylor turns it over. Quick kick comes out of that pack. Mark taken. To Tommy North.
Just winning front position there. He's a recruit from the Waffle from Peel Thunder. Played 9 games and got 4 goals in the BFL for Carlton this year as well. So, and he obviously spent time playing in Victoria from juniors in Eastern Football Netball League.
Plays around the corner and he's put it across the face. So a bit of a let-off there for the Wanderers. Nightcliff 7-6-48. The Wanderers 3-5-23. 23 and a half gone in the second quarter. Danny Waiter doing the kick-out duties. And Jonas Nicky on, ignored that. He's gone the other side. O'Connor.
Fancy footwork.
My word. Erlinson goes to ground. Wills, not clean enough. Newman wrapped up in a tackle. Umpire circling, says, my ball. I'll throw it up. And there we go. It's half-time here at Nightcliff, where the score is Nightcliff 7-6-48 to Wanderers 3-5-23. We'll have the half-time break and be back with the second half real soon.
welcome back. You're watching AFL NT's coverage of the 2021-22 TIO NTFL season from Darwin, Mazda, Nightcliff Oval.
Second half about to get underway. 3-2. Oh, there's a free kick. What is it? What's happening here? Bit of 6-6-6 action. Let's do it all again. Underway. Garland wins a tap down. He's a big unit. Nightcliff working that one to centre wing. That's Wine. Pops it over the top. Intercept though. Motlop. Advantage paid. Newman out there in a one-on-one. Nightcliff turned it over. Wine again. Goes with the handball on this occasion. Misses a target. He's got Tommy North on. Tommy North wheels back around. Gets onto that left foot. Dribbles it along the ground. Philo. Crunch from the Erlinson tackle. All pops into the middle now. Now they're away. Wanderers inside 50. Shillaby. Nice hands.
Great connection through Wanderers captain.
Heads in the Simpson direction. And that was a push. And well done, Simon Deary. Playing Ed Simpson well. He plays on. It's coming back though.
Straight into defender Brody Newman.
Newman's had a couple of possessions in 30 seconds. Works it inside 50. Wills does well. So over to Nick out. Erlinson there. Totham. That is a nice delivery. And finds Daniel Clegg. I'll try and get some...
Daniel Clegg's first season with Wanderers.
Goes with the handball. McClank gets to 50. Kick on the way, top of the square. Simpson caught behind. Ball pops out now, Wills. As low as the eyes, does well. Here's Nick Howe. He's had a good game tonight. And a back pocket roll.
Nick Howe, the Victorian recruit, played in Murray Football League and Bendigo. Oh, and the Bendigo Football League.
It's my home turf, B-Town. Ball goes over the line. We'll have a boundary throw in. We just had, as you can probably hear, we just had some salt and vinegar chips at half time and just trying to clear the old teeth out. As Lala's doing the cut your throat sort of set up at me. Ball thrown back in. Bursting through is Totham. Nice kick inside 50. Lands right on the chest of Big Shillabeer. And he'll have a set shot. Difficult angle, this one. These are the kind of ones you sort of put across the face.
Just gonna do a drop punt.
Right. Shillabeer's got one already. Kick right across the face. And a bounce on the fault.
So I think the same again. Wanderers always looking good in the first few minutes of the quarter. Nightcliff then settling in. Wanderers just not taking advantage of these opportunities of one of the goals either.
So he was played on, he was out of bounds, so I'll have a boundary throw in 30 round from the Wanderers goal. As we're on flagpole watch, we might cop a bit of the flagpole here. Yeah, here we are. This is good gear. A bit of flagpole action. Ball thrown in. Quick snap around the corner from Erlinson. Simpson. Goes out the bounds. We've been throwing 15 around. Other pocket though.
Ellison doing right to just try and pump it forward. You know, looking at two key forwards sitting in the Wanderers 50.
Umpire hoisters in the air. Taken out of the ruck by Newman. Bodies flying everywhere. And we'll do it all again. So they've locked it in well here, the Wanderers.
Yeah, they've got a lot of their centre-half backline up sitting in the 50, in the forward 50. So definitely keen to keep it here. They just need to convert it now.
Newman doing the ruck work. One pops out. And they're away. If they get it over the back, Jingo, they're away. But they don't. Wanderers do well, although just hand it straight back over. Now they can fire. Long down the line. Taylor in from the side. It's coming back down. Wilson. North. Does well. The umpire blows play on though. Now they're away, Nightcliff. Up to half forward. Oh, nice mark getting back there. I can't really see who. Is that Taylor?
Mitchell Taylor, yeah. I think they were pretty lucky there. It looked like a bit of, I don't know, holding the ball.
Bo O'Connell out in the space. Cannot give this man any space. He's quite damaging by foot, and that is no exception if Shillabee can drag it in. The ball stays in though. And that could have been on the fall. I'm asking the question. Andrew umpire right there on it though.
Pretty hard to judge when it's coming through, you know, both of their legs.
48-23, 25-point margin to Nightcliff. That's a long kick out of defensive 50 the other side of the ground. It just sits up though. Some nice pressure coming over the top. Uh-oh. Here's Nick Howe. And they're away now, Nightcliff. Long kick down the line. Nice spoil coming from the side. Cabillo arrives. Waitress there. Wilson. Does well, Wilson. Kick's gone straight out of bounds on the fault. I think that was big Rog Morris.
Yeah, he just headed straight back into the same traffic that Wilson just came out of.
Danny Clay. It's a nice kick to Bo O'Connell. Jamie Jones there, mopping things up for Nightcliff. Browntown fires a handball over the top to Nyhouse. Good pressure coming, and should be holding the ball, and he's rewarded. So good pressure here from the Wanderers. There's Big Ed Simpson just out of scoring range. Heads to the top of the square. Shillabee in a 3-on-1. The 3 win, obviously. Wilson just gets it out of there. It's going to come back in, though. Motlop does well. Kicks it back up in the air. Juggling mark. Going to Deary. Finds Nick Howe. Right back flank for Nightcliff. Just hits up Wilson. Goes back to Philo. Nice mark taken there. Ball's coming back in up to half forward. Wilson just stopped and waited for it. Nightcliff again looking to clear. It's a bit of kick-to-kick action, Lala.
Yeah, and Wanderers now just changing their angle to trying to get in the 50.
And holding the ball.
Definitely caught convincingly.
Danny Clay there. Now they're away through the middle. Nightcliff. This is where they're most damaging. Wills to the kick up to half forward. Emery couldn't quite get there. Well done by McLean. Cabillo drops a mark. Easy mark too. Should have taken that. Quick snap around the corner into space. And Emery takes an uncontested mark.
This is definitely in Emery's range. Braden McLean just got sucked up a little bit and allowed for, there was a quick turnover. Ball went over his head and straight to Kyle Emery.
And Kyle Emery yet to hit the scoreboard. Slide angle. And probably kick from about 35 out. Well, when I say slide angle, really, I mean 45. Lala, if I have a good look at it. Kick on the way, he's gone across the face. And through for a goal.
Across the face, but through? Yep.
Yeah. Made a late right hook, obviously. Real sharp hook.
Trying to read the umpire. So we've got the umpires out there. We've got Tim Bitterscombe. I believe he's an interstate umpire. I wonder how he's holding up in the heat, although tonight seems pretty nice in comparison to our game today. And we've got Lockie Kendrick, number 23, and Stephen Panja.
I feel as though there's only one Motlop running around there tonight, Lala, and I just feel as though we're a few Motlops short of a good Wanderers side.
Look, one family doesn't hold up a team, but I can understand where you're coming from. There has been does look like there's been a few changes to the Wanderers lineup today. In saying that, they haven't been short of opportunities in front of goal. They just haven't been able to execute or convert.
They need to start a campaign, hashtag bring back the Motlops for next week. Ball pops over the back. This is easy. Have a look at that. Way too easy.
As we both lean into the screen to see who kicked it.
I think that's Tom North, I reckon. Yep. Tommy North. So the Tigers get 2 in a row. And they've kicked the last 5, if you don't mind.
So that's
Tom North gets his second.
Peel Thunder.
So Nightcliff 9-6, 60. The Wanderers 3-5, 23. They're starting to blow this one out. 37-point margin. That maths was right, Lala. Was it? 37-point margin?
Yep.
That's good maths by me. Back in the middle. Gartland has been good in the ruck tonight. Nightcliff going back in with a bit of heat. Moo off a step, inside 50. Oh, nice mark. Sean Wilson. He's a fair whack out. It looks like he's going to line up. He's just popping it into the pocket now. Bit of tunnelling action now. Umpire letting it go. Emery in a double banger. Tackle. The ball thrown back up. Ball pops out now. A little dribble around the corner. He's nice off the boot. And I think that is Emery.
No, doesn't look like Emery.
Let's get on that number. As soon as he turns around. Come on, turn around. Just about impossible to see down that end.
Good celebration though, good kick.
Adam Lyon?
Possibly.
Okay. I don't mind that.
Watch the space, we're going to stalk him now. Wait till
You just keep watching him. Tigers have kicked 3 in a row here in the third quarter.
So this will be a big change for Wanderers as well. Usually coming out and kicking the first goal or two.
Ball thrown up. Marcus Totham. They need a lift in the middle. Need to lift up forward too. Holding the ball. Have a look at this Nightcliff pressure. It's coming back inside 50. They're peppering them at the moment. Good mark there from Annie Wheatra. Taylor out wide. Clee. High up and under to centre wing. That one's just staying in for now. And the umpire says we'll ball it in. I'll tell you one man they're missing it down back tonight, Lala, and that's Warwick Williams.
Yes. Definitely is probably one of the best kicks in the league, and I think I say it every single game.
Absolutely. He's out with injury at the moment. Just a bit of a scrap on that outer side, and they've picked out a free kick. Going the way of Phil Wills. Phil Wills got up thinking he was going to hand it over, but he didn't have to. He's got the free kick. So plays on now. Doesn't really know where to go. And the kick has been marked anyway. I think it was a free kick for downfield. And here's Tommy North again. Lining up for goal number 3, if you don't mind. So slight angle will kick from about 50 out. Wanderers have all got their hands on the hips at the moment. Meanwhile, Nightcliff are absolutely flying. Tom North, kick on the way. Nice off the boot. Just swings right late. Through for a behind. So Nightcliff 10-7. 67, Wanderers 3-5, 23. That one's going to come back in now. It's Tom North again. He's been busy.
Back through Tom North, yeah.
He's absolutely flying tonight, the big boy.
Nightcliff just taking their time and, you know, making sure they're going to get to the right option.
So Sean Wilson takes a mark. 40 out, 45-degree angle. He's lining up for goal number 3. He's had a ripping game this evening. Kick on the way. High up and under is a good one. He gets his third. And Nightcliff starting to really kick away here. 11-7, 73 to the Wanderers. 3-5, 23, 17 gone in the third quarter, Lala.
Wanderers looking a little bit rattled this whole game, actually, or majority of the game. Looks like they're missing a few links in the team. Coming off a really positive win from St. Mary's, but Nightcliff obviously looking to, I guess, just better their mark in the NTFL after going down to Crocs last weekend.
Yeah, don't like losing. Where'd those salt and vinegar chips go, Lala?
You are not having them because I don't want to listen to it.
There's pretty good insight into our friendship. For those of you at home. Brody Philo gets a free kick in the middle. O'Connell stands a mark. Philo trying to direct traffic. Doesn't have a lot on. It's to right half forward. And clean under pressure. Cabillo paddles it backwards. Here he is, the young man.
Good run.
They've done well here. Marcus Totham puts the afterburners on. Up to half forward. Nice kick, lowers the eyes. Simpson doesn't have a lot forward. Tries to find Shillabeer and does well. Hey! Did real well, Shillabeer. His running patterns, and we saw it off the ball. He had 3 around him, and he just sort of dodged and waved and ended up in space. Much needed goal.
Goal coming through the, the young players of Lloyd and Marcus Totham.
Shillabeer, high up and under. That's a nice kick. That's a behind.
Just a little bit to the right.
Wanderers 3-6, 24, Nightcliff 11-7, 73, 19 gone in the third quarter. Jamie Jones got Philo, absolutely ignores him. He says, I'll do it myself, pal. And he overcooks it. Mandry throw in.
Philo created a bit of pressure for his teammate then to kick it.
Yeah, he did.
His own teammate to kick it out.
So centre wing broadcast side. All thrown back in. Totham gets a handball away. Erlinson spins around, smothered ball. And free kick going the way of Nightcliff. Brody Philo.
Bit of a cheeky not picking the ball up then.
So Philo to North, back to Philo. Obviously have each other in their Supercoach team. That one's cut off. We can run this right down. Oh, well done, smothered ball. Although it's still going to pop out the back. Shillaby over his head from Simpson. Race on towards the boundary line. Jamie Jones has his absolute head ripped off. And he's on the deck. Some real ear massage gear there from Shillaby. They're just going on with it a bit here. Big Simpson and Shillaby. A bit of a 5-on-2 sort of setup. Yeah, well and truly into it. Jamie Jones, however, meanwhile, still on the deck.
Tension's quite high. I believe it's been like this all day. There was a bit of a scuffle in Div 2 as well.
So long kick. And their defensive 50 from Nightcliff. Nicky wrapped up. Didn't really have an opportunity to take possession. He's being held on to.
Yeah.
As they feel the intensity's just crept up after that hit on Jamie Jones around the ground. Jamie Jones is being taken off the ground to be checked out. Obviously they'll be worried about concussion, so they'll be making sure he's okay. You might find he doesn't take further part in this one. Erlinson. Marcus Totham. See all the Wanderers fans on the outer side there. Totham with a long kick down the line. There's a free kick being paid off the ball, and it's going to come back to Nightcliff. So Melville plays on, winds up, long kick inside 50. Wanderers really under pressure now. The kick comes out to Smith-Thompson. Does well, just sneaks it around the corner though. It's going to get chopped off. Phil Wills just gets paddled forward. They've done well here, Nightcliff. Ball going back inside 50. Melville flies. Can't pull it down. Smith-Thompson there. Big shove out from Erlinson. Cops one high too. And there we go. 3/4 time here. As they're just going on with it a bit.
Yeah, it's probably a good time for them to have a bit of a break and cool off, I think.
Yeah, my word. We'll have a quick break too here. 11-7-73 to the Wanderers. 3-6-24. Stick around. We'll be back with the final quarter soon.
Welcome back to the last quarter of AFL NT's coverage of the 2021-22 TIO NTFL season from Darwin Mazda Nightcliff Oval. We have Nightcliff 11,773 and Wanderers 3,664. 3,624. Letitia Jeffrey with me. I've got Nick O'Reilly.
49-point margin to the Tigers. Have to really think that one out, Lala.
Some good maths, yeah, I'm impressed.
49 points. Might write that down. Yeah, we'll keep a tab on that as we go through tonight.
Just add on that.
Tell you what I'm disappointed about. There's a private function up here on the balcony, Lala, and I've not been offered one bit of finger food yet.
No, just eating my salt and vinegar chips.
Yeah, where are they?
Nope, they're hiding. I don't want to listen to you chewing.
Can we hook into them after this game? Please. All Nightcliff this evening. As I just mentioned, 49-point margin. Here we go. Underway. Simpson's been moved into the middle. Nightcliff out of the middle, though. Ball goes inside. 50. Clean bowls everyone. Under a fair bit of pressure, this defence. Nice way to kick there from Nicky. Away on the other side through Totham. Runs into trouble. Has a little bounce. Real sneaky little one too it was.
A basketball bounce, I think.
Jared Erlinson. Inside 50. Shillabeer in a one-on-one. Nice defensive effort coming over there. Wanderers Brigade arrive. Nightcliff are going to run this one out. Shillabeer, nice tackle. And a bit of a sling tackle too. So it's gone downfield. I don't really know what's happening now. Anyway, who cares? Back underway. Wilson drops an absolute sitter. Puts it on his left. That's a beautiful kick. Release on this outer side. Nick Howe out in space. Has a bounce. It's to 55. Kick into the pocket's a nice one. He finds Adam Wine.
Who wasn't the goal kicker earlier?
It wasn't?
No, he's got white boots.
Yeah, I was going to say I was going to roll with it. Okay, so Adam Wine yet to score.
Great play by Nightcliff, using the fat side of the field, overrunning Wanderers.
Adam Wine with the kick on the way. This goes to the left, through for behind. So Nightcliff 11-8-74. Wanderers 3-6-24. .50 margin now.
Left side.
That is a not the best kick. Philo chopping that one off. Just outside 50. He's going to have a ping though, by the looks of things. When you're up by 50, why not?
Now, it looks like this time last year, Wanderers were down by about 30 points. I think it was this exact same round at this exact same oval when they actually came back in the last quarter to make it a draw.
That's right, I was here. That was a ripping game. Mitch Taylor just juggling that one. Couldn't grab a hold of it. And punched it through for behind. Danny Weecher doing the kick-out duties from full back. Goes long. Fly from the side. Couldn't reel it in. Turnover. Goes Johnson with the handball to Erlinson. Goes backwards. It's Mawson. Shillabeer chopping the arms there. So Nightcliff bringing it back out to this fat side. Broadcast side, if you will. Nathan Brown.
Thanks, Paul.
People out over here. Here's Wine. This is sort of training drill stuff now. Although that one's out of bounds on the full.
Over. Wanderers reading this play a bit better than the last time and creating a bit more pressure and closing in.
Did you see the ugly bartender stubby holder there? That's an absolute ripper. He's, of course, crowned the Ugly Bartender of the Year award. Obviously getting that stubby holder. So it's Nicky long down the line. Simpson can't drag it in. Handball fires out. Wilson. Nice build up here, Nightcliff. They're away, work it into the middle. Ball on the deck. Snap around the corner. Here's an absolute ripper. Well done, Nightcliff. Well done, Tommy North. He gets his third.
It's interesting. He's seen the pressure coming in from Daniel Weecher. He's just regathered himself and got a nice drop on his foot.
So Nightcliff 12-9-81, Wanderers 3-6-24. 57-point margin.
The Nightcliff midfield seems to be working really, really hard. Doing a bit of two-way running all the way up the field.
Back in the middle. Nice big thump out of there. McLean gets shoved out of the way. Wills goes with the handball. Now, free kick for Tripping's coming back. So it's coming back inside Nightcliff's 50. Emery uses the body well. Just can't drag that mark in. Boundary throwing 10 around from the Nightcliff goal.
It's good separation between Kyle Emery and Daniel Weecher then.
Ball thrown back in. Dangerous here. Wilson, not quite. Emery cops one high. No, it wasn't Emery. I missed that. The other one.
Oh, I think Mitchell Taylor might have been Shawnee Wilson.
Yeah, he did too.
Bit of front-on contact. I'm not sure if he's saying it was high or on this. Certainly took him off his feet.
Sean Wilson already got two. He's had a fairly decent night for goal number 3. Kicks it. And the Tigers extend the lead 13-9-87 to Wanderers 3-6-24, 63-point lead.
Goal kickers from Nightcliff tonight. Is that Wilson's third, and then Thomas North has 3 as well?
Yeah, the smaller fella's getting it done tonight. Newman gets it, left half back for Wanderers. Stover cooks it. Nice mark there to Paulides. Kick up to half forward. Nightcliff back inside 50. That's some fantastic footwork. Ball pops over the top. Kick to the top of the square. Dangerous ball. Wilson. Banana around the corner. Out of bounds on the full.
Nightcliff just seem to be winning it in the air tonight as well. Usually that's Wanderers do really well in the air.
Weetra. Bo O'Connell. Right at full back. He runs himself into trouble, but he does well enough to get out of it. Bo O'Connell, a quick unit, ran about 40 metres, according to the Nightcliff faithful. Ball's coming back in, though, from Nightcliff. That's a nice kick. Against Melville. And you can see Emery there in the foreground. He was wanting it. The big fella Melville.
He's going to back himself.
Yeah, he's going to have a crack. He's got 2 to his name tonight. This is a bit of a difficult kick with that breeze. We'll have to hope for the left to right with that breeze heading this way.
Trent Melville, he played in the Big River Football League for Catherine Camels last season.
Kick on the way is not bad off the boot. Through for behind though, across the face. He played at the Camels, did he?
Yeah. Lost to Catherine Crocs in the grand final this year. So
that's right.
Usually a great kick beyond 50 metres.
McLean. Small coming from Garton. Over the line, we'll have a boundary throw in. .64 margin, Nightcliff. Had a loss last week, absolutely flexing their muscles here tonight. Free kick picked out here to Nightcliff though. I think he might have thought it was his. Nothing's doing though. Sam Harper just handballs it. Here we go, Philo. Missed tackle. Gets to 50. Kick on the way. Out of bounds on the full.
Wanderers should be happy with that little added pressure there to Brody Philo.
Newman long down the line. Got Gartland there. Coming back down though. Free kick for in the back. Coming back to Big Melville. Here's Nick Howe. Philo pointing which direction he wants it, and he hits him. Nice kick, nice mark. Wheels around, penetrating kick inside 50. Emery, handball, kick along the ground, hits the post. It was Tommy North again. He's got 3 already. Bo O'Connell kicking this one out. Finds Nicky.
We've got young is Dre Thompson out here today.
Yeah, no Dre today. Yeah, they're missing a few, aren't they?
Yeah.
Wanderers. Erlinson just missing O'Connell with the hands. It goes over the line. Have a boundary throw in. 13-11-89, 3-6-24, 12 minutes gone in the final quarter.
Another good news, Ronnie Fijo actually missed out on the draft, but he's since been invited down to train with Essendon. So it looks like,
is that right?
Yeah, it looks promising that he could hopefully score himself a spot. Either way, he'll get some experience with an AFL club getting to train alongside them.
Absolutely. Talented young man. So Wanderers putting it inside 50. Here's Shillabeer. Gets it on his wrong foot on the left. Simpson can't drag it in. Nyhouse covering off well for Nightcliff. Here they go. You see Anna Mine demanding it. Right on 50. That's a nice kick. Oh, good spoil coming over the top from Cabello, and he's down injured too. Keep an eye on Cabello. Looks like he's done some...
Might have been a bit of a hyperextension of the elbow, I
think. Done something. He's in a fair bit of pain. Meanwhile, McLean's at half back for the Wanderers.
They've actually... Joel Cabello and his wife have got another baby on the way, another little girl.
Up to half forward. Brown goes without it. Nyhouse couldn't really land the Shepherd. He goes back and gets it now, though. Oh, well done, Nyhouse. Very nicely done from that man. Very talented individual. Just looking to hold things up here for the moment, Nightcliff. Play a bit of possession footy.
And that's it. They've actually done that a lot through that back line.
Asked to move it along now. Got something out wide. Nice kick. Just a drop mark, though, from Big Melville. There's a bit of a tackle mid-air sort of setup. Taylor. It was done. Gartland. On the left. High up and under kick. Phil Wills. And it's ripped down. It looks like that was Ed Simpson. No. Here's Shillabeer anyway. On the boundary. Long kick. Across the face. And there's a free kick coming back. Not really sure who to. Simpson.
15 minutes into the quarter, and there's only been one goal kick so far.
Yeah, well, Wanderers didn't even get a goal in that third quarter, so
definitely need to put a score on the board.
Gets around the corner and he gets it. Well done, Simpson. He gets his second.
Wanderers now looking to close that margin a bit in this last quarter.
59-point lead now. Nightcliff 13-11-89. The Wanderers 4-6-30. 16 minutes gone in the final quarter. Only 2 goals in this quarter.
First goal for Wanderers since the second quarter.
So back in the middle. Nightcliff Ruckman winning that one down. That's a throw. Nice footwork. Going to get away here. McGregor. Up and under. Here's Tommy North again. He's been busy tonight. Just goes over the line. So Tom North has got 3. Ball thrown in. 30 round out. Gartland. Quick high up and under kick. Erlinson arrives for Wanderers. He's going off the deck here. Think out. It's put over the line. Have a boundary throw in.
Just a bit of congested footy there.
59-point margin, 80 around from the Wanderers' goal. Ball thrown in. Gartland works to the front spot. Hits it down. All Nightcliff though at ground level. And what'll get us to do is do it all again, Lala. Eighteen minutes gone in the final quarter.
Good crowd here. Darwin, Mazda, Nightcliff Oval.
I think we're just stoppage central here for a minute. Be able to just put the old headset down and just let it play out for a minute. Do you want to have a bet if it happens again, Lala? If it goes out again, you call the next 4 minutes, play by play, go.
Please don't go out.
That's that in.
Time's up. If it goes out, it still doesn't count.
McGregor. Moo. Oh, he does well, Moo. Gets tackled. Fires out the handball. Johnson keeps his feet. Does well. Does very well, in fact. Under extreme pressure. Lewis out wide. Totham goes to ground. Throws it out rugby style. Umpire letting that one go. Taken by young Johnson.
I just remembered Andy Menez Wakefield. He actually got drafted to Melbourne Football Club.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
The young man.
Nightcliff star.
They'll be missing him here at Tigerland as he starts his AFL journey. Free kick has been spotted. Who's that down there, Lola? And a 50. So Normie Tipalura will get marched to the goal line. And sticks it through. Well done, Normie Tipalura.
First goal for the game. Assisting to closing that gap as well. Closing the margin.
So 53-point margin now, Lala. Nightcliff 13-11, 89. Wanderers 5-6, 36, 20 gone in the final quarter. Just the 3 goals in this final quarter, so it wouldn't be the longest time this quarter until this game wraps up.
All right, insane. I think there was a game last weekend that one of the quarters went for 30 odd minutes.
Was that?
With the amount of goals that were kicked in the last quarter.
Yeah, that's a fair crack.
I would not be happy.
All thrown up. Gartland does well for the Wanderers.
Oh, it looks like it's the first Premier League goal for Tipalura.
Was it?
Possibly,
Well done,
yes.
young man.
That'll be why the boys celebrated so well then.
Brody Philo runs himself into a bit of trouble. It's a kick away though, up to half forward. Here's Tommy North. It's a handball. He might get it back here, Tommy North. He does. Sticks it on the left around the corner. Through from behind.
Crowd would have been happy with that one if that went through.
We would have ended up off the balcony, Lala, if that went through. 90 plays 36. 54-point margin. Newman's hard up against it. Goes to a 2-on-1. Let's go inboard. Erlinson, little handball. There's Nicky getting the kick away. Finds Johnson. Dashing through the middle. Has a bouncy young fella. Exciting to watch. Fires off the handball to O'Connell. He goes further afield to Schillerbeer. Juggles it. Gets to 50. Kick on the way. Is not bad off the boot. Great goal, Schillerbeer. That was an extraordinary build-up, and it all started with Johnson through the middle.
Just a quick adjustment to his hips then, and straight through the goals.
48-point margin. Nightcliff 13-12, 90. Wanderers 6-6, 42. 22 and a half gone. Final quarter.
Wanderers looking like they would like to finish strong.
So back in the middle. That soft hands coming over the back. And from Bailey Edwards. Up at right half forward. Danny Clay wrapped up into tackle. Ball spills out. That's holding the bill. Advantage played. Melville. Kick into the pocket. Wilson over the back. Doesn't quite find him though. Gets to his feet. Quick kick around the corner. Wilson. Well done, Sean Wilson. He gets his third. And Nightcliff push it back out to a 54-point margin.
Incredible work by Sean Wilson. Pretty good recovery to get back off the ground and evade a bit of pressure and slot it through.
Nightcliff have been super impressive all night. Really flexing their muscle.
It's definitely started there in the midfield. Oh.
As, Brody Follow wins a free kick as we're back on flagpole camp. The cameraman just zooms in a little bit more. Here's a fitty.
I think initially it was a trip, possibly.
I'm
not sure what the 50 is for.
So Brody Philo directly in front will kick from just outside 50.
Could be that Clee stepped over the mark, I'm not sure.
He's got a decent leg on him. Just inside 50, kick on the way. Here's an absolute ripper straight through the middle. And Nightcliff push it back out to 60. Nightcliff 15-12, 102 to the Wanderers 6-6, 42. Three goals each this quarter. So well done from Wanderers just to get it back in a bit.
I think Wanderers up against Tiwi Bombers next weekend.
Well, Nightcliff got
Warwick Williams and Brenton and Jerome Motlop will be back in, so I'm sure you'll be happy with the Motlops back. Nightcliff Tigers have Darwin Buffaloes back here on their home deck.
party time. 2 home games in a row for Nightcliff. This balcony's going off. Wanderers work it up to half forward. Kick inside 50. Tipalura up in the air. Smacked forward. Quick kick around the corner from Clee. Through from behind. 59-point margin.
Another key player missing from the Wanderers outfit is Simon Bates as well. He's been out with an injury. He's looking likely to be back in the new year.
Yeah, they've got some good names to come back into this Wanderers outfit. Mind you, Nightcliff are missing a few.
Yeah, they've got Donbury coming back as well.
And Cammy Islet, but that's all. It's all over here. Nightcliff too good, 15-12, 102 to the Wanderers, 6-6, 42. 60-point margin. Impressive win from Nightcliff Lower.
Very impressive. I'm off to a 21st now for Daniel Fuller. Actually, he's another player that was missing out there today.
There you go. Just running through the goal scorers. Sean Wilson, 3. Tommy North, 3. 2 to Trent Melville. Singles to Emery, Deary and Ryan Moo. Meanwhile, for the Wanderers, Tipalura with 1 goal. Danny Wheater with 1. Dallin Chillaby with 2. And Ed Simpson with 2 also. Hope you enjoyed the coverage here tonight. We'll see you next time.